Cat Instinct, a Marichat Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction, Part 5. I like you. This wasn't exactly how she planned it to be. Admittedly, whenever these situations occurred, it was rarely ever planned. But Marichat hadn't even meant to bring it up, let alone blurt it out unfiltered. She had a newfound feeling of, wanting to jump out the window in shame, or at the very least hide her face, but one, she couldn't move, and then two, Chat Noir's expressions held her in place. Sorry, no, okay, I meant not, okay, well, I didn't mean, no, but, no, just don't, just, ignore everything, I'm just, well, okay, I didn't mean to, I don't know, blurt it out or something, Marichat wanted to actually zip her lips. Oh my god, didn't have an off button today because she really needed it. The black-haired girl went full-on red as Chat Noir gave no change in expression. You see, originally they had been looking at pictures Alia had posted on the Lady blog. Bad news was that the pictures were the ones taken weeks back of them at the park. Good news is, Alia made the pictures really blurry so no one knew it was her. Chat Noir had mused over the fact that they really looked like a couple, and Marichat, who was increasingly getting nervous, just blurted out those 3 words. Just like that. She truly had no idea she was going to say them. Not for nothing, Alia had been encouraging her to tell him something, but, in a more gentle way, not just dropping it like a bomb and then running away, which she was so considering right now. God, if her best friend could see her now, she'd probably groan and melt into the ground. Unsurprisingly, Marichat's life had taken a turn to disaster. You do? Chat Noir finally said. Marichat didn't know what to say. Yeah, she said way too quickly. A wide smile grew on his face. I like you too, he said excitedly. Okay, wait. What? Okay, well, this was certainly unexpected. Really? Marichat asked, feeling the dead weight lift off of her chest. He nodded enthusiastically. I thought it was obvious, he lamented with a laugh. Marichat blinked once. Obvious? She repeated. Yeah, I hugged you at the park and said you loved me and that we'd be great parents. And I like being around you, and I literally just talked about how we look like a happy couple. Chat explained. Marichat almost stumbled back. Okay, so maybe he wasn't subtle. Chat Noir was very overdramatic. But Marichat had not picked up on those cues. Alia probably did, though. Those smirks every time that someone brought up Chat Noir were sneakily directed towards her. Well, I guess I'm oblivious. I've been told I am, Marichat said, a bit uneasily. Quite honestly, her brain was still grappling with the fact that someone actually liked her back. And that someone was Chat Noir. So, are we dating or something? Chat asked bluntly. Marichat wished she had some water so she could spit it out the way that people do in movies. Well, some people do that, Marichat said, feeling her face getting warm. However, Chat seemed to have no shame, which, she kind of already knew that. Okay, so we're dating, he announced happily, rushing up to her and wrapping his arms around her tightly. As much as this made her giddy with joy, Marichat did not want to be moving this fast without a plan. Yeah, sure, but we need to talk about this first, Marichat said, not even trying to hide her grin when seeing Chat Noir's excited expression when he pulled back from her. Talk about what? Us dating? Why? Movies don't do that. Those are movies, Shot. You're a superhero with a secret identity. That's going to be an obstacle. Was Marinette about to admit that she was also a superhero with a secret identity, and the very same superhero he had been in love with for quite some time now? Okay, quite honestly, it nearly came out of her mouth. She'd probably have to talk to Tiki and see to what extent they could push this to. There was no way she was going to try and hide this huge thing from her now boyfriend. Cue the Marinette internal screaming. At least, not without fighting to make it right. How are we gonna do this? Marinette asked. Chat Noir let go of her but stayed by her side. No idea. Are you okay with this being, like, public and all? He asked, scratching his neck and looking down towards the floor. Marinette thought for a second. She had nothing against everyone in the world knowing, but like he had told Alia, publicly being involved with a superhero with an active nemesis? Yeah, not the smartest idea in the world. And if she was captured, there would be no Ladybug to keep Chat Noir from doing something rash. As much as I would love it, I don't think telling everyone is a good idea. Hawkmoth is still out there. Wait, you guys have yet to, like, find him, and right now I doubt you guys can afford a civilian Link. Marinette wanted to scream when she nearly tripped up on her words. Shot didn't seem to notice, though, thank God. Right, that would be a bad idea, he said. So, we just keep it quiet then? Like how it is right now? Shot asked. Marinette nodded. Sure. She really didn't know what to do either, so, low-key was fine with her. Marinette climbed onto her bed, followed by Shot. Alia said you were basically my cat the first day that she saw you, she said with a laugh. Chat Noir didn't seem to disagree. Technically, I am now, he said almost smugly. Marinette blushed. Right, they were dating. Oh my god, why did those words sound so foreign? Okay, it probably had something to do with the fact that she had never had a boyfriend before, but whatever. You seriously act like a cat sometimes. Remember when you started hissing? Marinette playfully teased him. Chat Noir buried his face into one of her many pillows. Don't tell Alia, Chat Noir said, sounding muffled. Marinette giggled and patted his head. Not unless you make me mad, she promised. He groaned into the pillow. What are your parents gonna say to us dating again? Well, I think my dad is going to scream. For a good reason or him being mad, I have no idea. And my mom is probably just gonna be like, okay, cool, and be all chill about it. Hopefully we don't repeat history. Yeah, let's not! They fell into a comfortable silence. Marinette scrolled through Instagram while Chat Noir decided to take a little cat nap. Unsurprisingly, his limbs automatically drew in and his eyes closed, head lolling nearby Marinette's shoulder. Softly, he began to purr. The noise was low and probably wouldn't have been audible if it weren't for the quiet room. You're purring, Marinette said softly, a fond smile appearing on her lips. Now, this was one of the few cat things that she had seen years ago as Ladybug. She knew he purred when he was content. I am? He asked, completely embarrassed. Marinette nodded and laughed a bit. It's adorable, she promised him. That seemed to be an answer that satisfied him. His eyes were allowed to close once more, and the purring resumed. To her, it sounded like a white noise machine, and Marinette was getting sleepy too. Okay, so maybe she hadn't planned on getting a cat, or gone to the pet adoption center, or did anything normal to get like a feline house pet. But here she was, with a cat. albeit they were an actual human. But that really didn't matter. As cat-like as Noir was, his heart was still as human as can be. And coincidentally, that was also Marichat's.